Welcome to this tutorial on the also function in Kotlin. The also function is one of Kotlin's 5 scope functions, and it's specifically designed for performing side effects and logging operations. In this video, we'll explore how also helps you perform additional actions on objects without changing them, making it perfect for debugging and logging scenarios. So what exactly is the also function? First, it's a scope function specifically designed for side effects. This means it's meant for actions that don't modify the object itself, like logging or validation. Second, it returns the original object unchanged, which makes it excellent for method chaining. Third, within the also block, you access the context object using the keyword it. And finally, it's perfect for logging and debugging, because you can inspect or log an object while keeping your main logic clean and uninterrupted. Let's look at the basic syntax of the also function. You call also on any object, and it takes a lambda expression as a parameter. Inside the lambda, the context object is available as it. You can perform any side effects here, such as logging, validation, or debugging operations. The important thing to remember is that also always returns the original object. So if you assign the result to a variable, that variable will contain the same object you called also on. This return behavior is what makes also so useful for chaining operations. Here's a practical logging example. We have a data class called user with name and email properties. When we create a new user instance, we can immediately chain the also function to log the creation. Inside the also block, we use println to output a message that includes the user object. Notice how it refers to the user instance we just created. After the also block executes and prints the log message, the user variable still contains the original user object, completely unchanged. This is the power of also. You can perform side effects without disrupting your main logic or data flow. One of the most powerful features of also is its ability to work seamlessly in method chains. In this example, we create a mutable list of numbers and immediately use also to log the original state. Then, we add an element to the list. Later, we can chain another also call to log the state after adding the element, and then continue with more operations like removing elements. Because also always returns the original object, you can insert logging or debugging statements anywhere in your chain of operations without breaking the flow. This makes it incredibly valuable for tracking how data changes through a series of transformations. Let's explore a more advanced real-world use case, combining validation with logging in a function. In this createAccount function, we create a new account object and immediately use also to perform 3 side effects. First, we validate the email address by calling a validation function. Second, we log an informational message about the account creation. And third, we track an analytics event. Notice that all 3 of these are side effects. They perform actions, but don't modify the account object itself. After all these side effects execute, the function returns the original, unchanged account object. This pattern is extremely common in production code, where you need to perform multiple auxiliary operations during object creation. Now let's compare also with its close cousin, the apply function. While they seem similar, they serve different purposes. The also function accesses the context object as it, making it ideal for side effects like logging where you want to clearly see you're working with a separate object. The apply function, on the other hand, accesses the context object as this, which is perfect for configuration and initialization where you're directly modifying the object's properties. Also is focused on logging and debugging, while apply is focused on object initialization and setup. Understanding this distinction will help you choose the right function for each situation. Let's recap the key points about the also function. First, use also when you need to perform side effects without changing the object. Second, it's perfect for logging and debugging because it doesn't interrupt your main logic flow. Third, also returns the original object, which makes it excellent for method chaining. And fourth, you access the context object as the it parameter, which provides clear readability. By mastering the also function, you'll write cleaner, more maintainable Kotlin code with better separation between your core logic and auxiliary operations like logging. Thank you for watching, and happy coding.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.